Hello and welcome back to Cooking for the Oeufs. I am Wesley Foreman and today we will be preparing, and please excuse me if I pronounce this incorrectly, Oeufs en cocotte à la crème, which is eggs baked in ramekins. So let's get started. Now this is one of the simplest and easiest dishes that I've ever seen, I've come across yet in my Julia Child cookbook. First we need to bring our water up to a simmer, and we're going to place a little ramekin, get the bubble out from under there, right there. We're going to add to the bottom of the ramekin about 1/2 tablespoon of butter. And we should get a pretty good idea as to when the temperature has reached the correct level when the butter has completely melted. So let's skip ahead to that. Anyway, while we're waiting for the water to simmer and the butter there to melt, I did some research on this recipe. When you're going to cook an egg this way, you want to add the water, because if you don't, if you just put it directly in the pan and then into the oven, which we'll be doing later, as it gets up to 375 degrees, the egg will come out tough and chewy, and something that you definitely don't want. Yeah, water's getting close. It's a little warm now, and as you can see, the butter is melting. But the ingredients, the ingredients listed will be 1 serving per person, or however you wish to do that. And you can do this for more, but I'm just doing it for myself tonight. And eggs are good. They're not only good for breakfast, but they also make excellent lunches and superlative dinners. So never let anyone tell you eggs are just for breakfast. Eggs are whenever you want to eat them. Okay, as you see, the butter is melted and the water is at a nice temperature. So our next step is to add 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. Now we're going to crack our egg. Add that in there. Now we're going to add our seasoning. Add some salt. It's not a lot of salt, just maybe like 1/2 teaspoon. And we're going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, trying not to get any on the yolk, because that will cause the yolk to speckle, and who wants a speckled egg? But if you do it carefully. Now we're going to wait until the egg starts to coagulate a little on the bottom. And while we're waiting for that, you can also add some chives. Don't worry if any of the chives, salt, or pepper get into the water. You're not going to be eating or drinking that, so it doesn't really matter. Keeping a close eye, because one of the benefits of a glass pan like this, you can look along the side and take a look. Oh, be very careful with this part, or the water will spill over the side. I need to get a skillet with a higher sides. I had one. My friend Fritz found for me. Same brand. It's the Corning Visions, but it broke. So now I am skilletless. So I'm improvising with this much shallower skillet, but still, it's going to serve its purpose. Now we're going to add 1 more dot of butter, about 1/8 teaspoon, 1/8 tablespoon, sorry. Now we're going to add a little bit more cream. And now we are going to move this to the oven, and we're going to cook this for about 7 minutes. So, be right back. Okay, it finally seems to be done. Very carefully test this. We want it to be a little jiggly, but not too watery. That way we know it's cooked. It took a little longer than the book said, and the only thing I can think of that may have caused that is the fact that while I'm using a glass pan, Julia used metal. So, as many fond memories as I have of my grandma cooking in similar cookware, I think I may need to switch to non-glass cookware and just keep these as a memento. Or maybe I'll ask my friend Fritz about how I go about selling them myself. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Now, I'm going to try and scoop this egg out. I don't want to burn my fingers, so I'm experimenting with different methods. First, it would probably be a good idea. Let me try that. Okay, it reminds me something of a poached egg. And I can use some of the remainder here. It's like a sauce almost, although I think I would also think this would be good with the hollandaise maybe. So, I'm wishing now that I had made 2 of these because it smells fantastic. But now I'm going to get the side salad that I decided to have with this and have dinner. Okay. Oh, that's good. I might have gone a little bit over actually on the cooking time, but this is the first time I've ever made this, so I'll get better as time goes on. But the seasoning, everything is my God, so smooth and creamy. Definitely something I see myself making again. Anyway, that's my episode for this time. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you get a chance to make this for yourself one day. Until next time, remember, I am Wesley Foreman. This has been Cooking for the of It. Please like if you enjoyed the video, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, eat and enjoy.